Hey everyone, so today we're checking out some lights, not these ones, but these ones. So inside this box are the illuminated door sills for the Tesla Model 3. Now, as you're probably aware, Tesla sell official ones, and basically they replace the door sills at the front passenger and driver's side. But these ones are, I guess, imitation ones off AliExpress. And firstly, you'll notice that there's a really small one here. They actually give you additional ones which go in the rear seats. So in a Tesla Model 3 and a Model Y, the rear seats don't have door sills. So if you like, you can also install these there. So underneath are the main door sills. So these ones are at the front of the car, so the front passenger and driver side. And essentially what happens is when this magnet is removed, there is I guess an LED underneath here, and then the Model 3 logo lights up. Now the difference between this and the one on the Tesla website is that this just goes over the existing door seal, whereas the official Tesla one, you have to remove the existing door seal. And this makes it a bit easier to service the batteries. So there are two, I guess, what does it say, CR2430 or 2032. I guess I'm assuming they both work. But yeah, there's two batteries underneath here, and you can remove this cover just by popping it off, and then you can access these two batteries more easily than if you were to install the official one. Now underneath there's I guess there's a black plastic trim underneath, so this is raised a little bit more than the official Tesla one would be, but there is enough clearance to be able to just install this on top. So let's talk about the materials a little bit. I mentioned that there is a plastic edge on the bottom, and yes, that is correct. The bottom here is plastic. The top though is actually metal. I can feel it. It feels quite heavy in the hand, and you can feel that it is cold to the touch, and it is metal on the top. I noticed that the smaller ones, these are not official door seals, but if you look at the smaller ones, it looks a little bit bent, like it's kind of bowing like that. The reason it's like that is because the rear door seals are not exactly flat, so it's bending to conform to the shape of the body of the car. Okay, so here are the original door seals. They are very flat, and they have a kind of a matte finish. And these are the aftermarket ones. They are a bit more raised, and it is a little bit shinier than the original, as you can see there. So putting this on is very easy. Basically, you want to peel off the double-sided tape, the red bit there on both ends, this end and that end, and then basically you just line it up and push it in. Now before you do that, obviously you want to test that this works. So the foam here is where the switch is, and they give you this small magnet. So let's take this small magnet off. So that's the small magnet, and basically to activate the switch, you hold the magnet over here. That simulates the door being closed. As soon as you open the door, the lights turn on. So yep, this works. So I'm going to try and install it over this door seal panel. Okay, peeling off the back, double-sided tape. Okay, so the side is peeled off, and basically we're going to align it with this piece, and then just push, and that's it. It's basically installed. Next, we're going to have to basically position this magnet on the underside of the door. Now they have a pretty ingenious way of doing this. They give you these rubber rings. They have double-sided tape on one side. So basically you want to put this with the adhesive facing up, and then position it over the foam part, and then we'll be able to stick it to the bottom of the door, and then we'll be able to find the correct position. So just for a closer look, that is the double-sided tape facing up. We'll take the magnet off here, and then if we close the door, that should adhere to the bottom of the door, and we'll know exactly where to put the magnet. So let's do that now. Yep, the ring has disappeared now, as you can see, and it should be on the bottom of this door. Yep, and there it is. So that's the spot where you want to put your magnet, and that should align straight over the switch over there. So the magnet itself has double-sided tape on the bottom, so you want to peel that off and then stick it where that ring is. Okay, there's the ring. This is the magnet, and we are going to try and stick it underneath here. So there. Then we're just going to quickly test if that works. Magnet is in. I've left the ring there for now. That's the door seal. I'm going to close the door, see what happens. Door is closed. Door is open. And there you go. You can see that the Model 3 light has turned on. Now it only stays on for a little bit and then it will turn itself off. So don't worry if you leave your door open for a while, the light will turn off automatically. So now we just have to remove that ring down there and then just put a bit of tape over it to make sure that doesn't move, and then we can remove the film. So everything I'm using comes in the box, so there's nothing you need to buy yourself or anything like that. I mean, it comes in the box already. Just want to put that on top, just so that it doesn't fall off. And of course, if you need to remove it, you can just peel it off. It's just some plastic tape. And then we have the peel. So let's try that one more time. There it is, looking good. So obviously repeat the same thing on the other side, but I think I will do the rear door. For the rear, obviously there is no door seal here, so you can't just put it on top. But first, obviously we want to test that this piece works. So we're gonna take off the magnet and then just put it over here to simulate the door, and yep, piece works, perfect. As I mentioned earlier, there is some curvature to it because the door seal here is a bit curved. So what you want to do is you kind of want to place it there and then just slide it along until you feel the part where it has the most friction. So you want the part where it's touching the body the most, and then you kind of want to position it roughly here. The box also comes with some markers that you can use to mark this position, and then take off the double-sided tape on the back and then stick it on. So if you're happy with this position, basically they give you some markers with some double-sided tape on it. You can use that to mark the corners. Just mark that corner like that. This is what it comes with actually. And then take this corner off and then mark the other side. Something like that. Yes. Okay, so now we can take off the double-sided tape and then mount this thing. Okay, so that's what the back looks like. Looks pretty good, I think. And obviously repeat the same thing on the other side. And we are all done. So this is what it looks like when it is off. So after a few seconds, the light turns off. Now all we do is close the door, open the door again, and then boom, there it is. So it's all lit up there for you. This is the right side, so the driver's side for a right-hand drive model. And just checking the back, the rear right-hand side, there it is. Now I think the back one looks okay. I was reluctant to install it because I did want a kind of stock look, but yeah, it actually looks pretty good. So I think I might keep that for now. So just to show you guys the other side. So this is the rear passenger left side. So that one is done as well, looking good. And then finally the front passenger side, that is done there as well. So yeah, super easy install, way better than the original ones from Tesla. These ones you can just take off if you don't like it. And actually the most amazing thing is the alignment of the magnets. So the system that they've got for aligning the magnets, super easy. Highly recommend these, although you know they're not original. Adds a little, I guess, bling to your car. and it's quite subtle because you can only see it when the door seals are open. So anyway, hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.